What's up, folks? Welcome back to Conservative Mindset. Welcome to another video. Let's get right into today's clip. I have this interesting clip of this young lady who's basically been brainwashed to believe that white people are inherently racist because of their skin color. So let's watch what she has to say. I also have a clip of her after the backlash that she received for her comments. And I also have comments from the actual video itself. So let's watch this video together and then we'll talk about it in the comment section.
I'm feeling spicy, so here's my hot take of the day. All white people are racist. Every single last one of them, all of them are racist. And I don't mean that to say like every single individual white person, if I talk to you, you would have some kind of racist ideology. I'm saying that as a white person, you uphold a system of racism by literally just being white. I believe
Uphold a system of racism by just being white. But these people can't even point out what system is inherently racist nowadays. You can't point anything out that systematically, disproportionately affects black people. Matter of fact, I can actually point some out, but those things that I can point out all come from the left, which disproportionately affect black people in the black community. For example, abortion. The left advocates for abortion, and that is systematically killing black babies. The most dangerous place for a black person is New York City because you have a high chance of being aborted before you're even born. But they don't talk about that type of systemic racism that is perpetuated by the left. They have no idea.
if you're not spending your literal entire life dismantling racism, then you're contributing to its continuation. And people get so like, whatever.
What is there to dismantle? I don't understand when they say dismantle white supremacy, dismantle the systemic racism. What is that systemic racism? And then if you ask them, they say, well, the police. That's not a legitimate one because their system is not set up to pinpoint and take away black people's rights. But they look at the fact that more police are in the black communities as being racist, but they also ignore the fact that most crimes being committed are in the black communities. So if you have most of the crime being committed in a certain subgroup, that's the subgroup that needs to be policed the most. It's common sense.
Like I say, like people are racist. Like, why is it such a big fucking deal? Like, yes, you're racist. Like, okay, we've established that. Now, what are you gonna do to change it? Racism refers to power and race. If you are the powerful race in a society, then you're fucking racist. Like, I just don't understand.
So it doesn't matter even if you are not a bigot, like you truly don't have any hatred towards anybody because of their skin color. Even if you don't have that, the fact that you have this specific skin color and that skin color happens to be the majority or quote unquote in power, that makes you a racist. That does not make any sense whatsoever. Because if you were to ask these people, are people in China racist? Well, no, they're not. Well, why is that? Because according to your logic, since they are the majority, since they are the one in power, they automatically are racist according to your definition. It's the same thing with people in Africa. Apparently they're all racist too because most of the people in Africa are black, are African, and they're all in power. So technically, by your logic, anybody and everybody that is the majority in any country, in any land, is automatically racist because of the power that they quote unquote possess. Not because they're a bigot, but because of the power that they have or the control that they have. This is crazy.
Why it's so taboo? Let's talk about it. Let's accept it so that we can work towards changing it. We're never gonna get anywhere if people won't just fucking acknowledge it in the first place. The parchment paper platoon is once again demonstrating their inability.
Parchment paper platoon. That is a racist slur towards white people. But people will swear up and down that black people are not capable of being racist. What do you call that right there? Parchment paper platoon. You're talking about yourself, to be quite honest. You're brighter than a light bulb. But I guarantee you, she will never go do a DNA test to find out what her ethnicity is because it will refute her argument. I guarantee you, ma'am, you're at least half white. There's some type of white background in your blood somewhere in there. And if that is the case, are you half racist? Because you're half white, because white people are the ones in power. So if you're full white, quote unquote, you're racist. But what happens if you're half white? What are you, half racist? You got half the power, half the control? You're an idiot.
To think critically. It's gonna be a fun day for my comment sections now, isn't it? Anyway, cute fit. I knew as soon as I made a video about white people, somebody was gonna get mad about it. But I think the funniest thing is that the people who seem to believe all these ignorant views about racism are the same
The people who seem to have ignorant views about racism. Ma'am, the level of projection that you're doing is so impressive that I don't know if you're an idiot, like a complete freaking idiot, or if you're actually just super smart and trying to manipulate people and mind fuck them. Because you're not making any sense whatsoever.
Who be preaching about free speech this, free speech that. So when I exercise my right to use my free speech as a child on an app for children, suddenly all these adults are up in arms reporting my
So if you're a child on an app for children, once again, going off your logic, then why are you talking about adult conversations in a children's app? Why are you a child even debating these topics? As a child, this is an adult conversation. You have no room in it whatsoever. Nothing whatsoever. Because you do not possess the ability to critically think yet. Your brain is not even fully developed yet. So if you want to go there, why are you discussing an adult topic in a children's app? Make that make sense.
videos? Do I not have a right to free speech just because it conflicts with yours? Your subjective ideas, I can't express my subjective ideas because you don't agree with them? It's free speech this, free speech that until it's somebody black, huh?
What?
Until it's somebody with a fucking view that doesn't have to support white supremacy.
Wow.
Free speech? Free speech. But you reported the fuck out of my shit. So where's the free speech? You can't have both. You cannot have both. Y'all never want to talk about free speech, but when it's the Second Amendment, all of a sudden y'all are loud and proud. You can't pick and choose, like.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm glad that cut off right there. I can only listen to so much of that before I start losing brain cells, my damn self. All right, so the first comment says, you genuinely look like Trippie Redd. I got this because I thought it was hilarious. It is spot on. If you guys don't know who Trippie Redd is, just do a quick Google research and yeah, you're gonna laugh pretty hard. Next comment says, you are the issue. 100%. Next comment says, free speech by saying that we are all racist. Bro, like, come on. What the F? Yeah, you have the right to say whatever the heck you want. But of course, there'll be consequences for that too. You're not absolved of the consequences just because the speech is free itself. Next comment says, this girl is tripping. This comment says, well, what's that saying about the pot and the kettle? Projection. I'm telling you, these people are masterful at that. Next comment says, you can have your free speech. Doesn't mean others have to agree with you. Very simple. L take, super L. Somebody says, are you mixed? I'm telling you, this little girl has no idea what she's talking about, bro. No idea. So that's the last comment. Let me know what you guys think about this young lady here, man, and these kids in today's society and the brainwashing that has occurred. They're diluted. These people are lost. And the fact that, it's understood for a young person to be a liberal, but it's also understood that when you get older, you usually convert into being a conservative. But the problem is that these people are going to be stuck liberals because they are stuck in an echo chamber that feeds them the same ideology in every platform that they're on. Whether it be TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, they're fed these lies, mainstream media, Disney, anything that they come across, they're continuously being fed these lies. So it is damn near impossible for these liberals nowadays to convert into being more conservative, because I was a liberal myself when I was younger. In my early 20s, I was Democratic, voting Democrats. I was Obama this, I was all that. But once I started becoming older, and once I had a kid, and once I actually started to dig deeper into politics and policy and the platform, the Democratic platform, the Republican platform, and you actually educate yourself on the history of both, then you'll finally start realizing that you've been brainwashed up until then, and you start making decisions on your own. You start thinking on your own. You start figuring stuff out all on your own. So, but like I said, now I feel like the problem with modern day liberalism is that these people are completely far off the rails to even return to being sane. So let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoy my content. If you guys do, make sure you hit that like button. And if this is your first time on the channel and you want more and you like my content, please hit the subscribe button with the notification bell so you get notified every time I bring a brand new video. See you guys on the next one. Peace.